Welcome. Wherever you are, feel the weight of your body. Feel the ground beneath you. Let your breath soften. Let your shoulders fall away from the day. Let this moment become a doorway. This is living heaven on earth. Not a place to think about truth, but a place to walk it. Breathe it and become it. Let the earth hold you. Let the moment teach you. We begin here. Welcome to Living Heaven on Earth, a sacred space where spiritual practice becomes embodied life. Today we enter a part of our humanity that has too often been divided from spirituality, surrounded by shame, fear, secrecy, or misunderstanding. We are going to speak about sexual or creative energy. But perhaps more importantly, we are going to focus on the wholeness of this creative energy, because these are not two unrelated forces. They are expressions of the same sacred fire of life. This conversation is not simply about sexual activity. It is about the life force that moves within us as desire, passion, creativity, connection, beauty, imagination, and the longing within us to bring something new into being. Sexual energy is creative energy. Creative energy is sexual energy. Both emerge from the mysterious impulse of life to unite, expand, express, and create. Now take a slow and deep breath. Feel yourself fully present within your body, not judging it, not escaping it, simply inhabiting it. Your body is not separate from your spiritual life. Your body is one of the places where your spiritual life is lived. There is a question that often rises within. Holy One, what is the purpose of my sexual energy? How do I honor it as sacred, divine, and creative, rather than something to be feared or suppressed? Creative soul, I placed within you a sacred fire, not to shame, not to silence, but to awaken. Your sexual and creative energy is not separate from me. It is not profane. It is part of the river of life flowing through all creation. It is present in the impulse toward relationship, generation, beauty, expression, and becoming. It is how children are conceived. It is how life reaches toward life. But its creative movement is larger than reproduction alone. This same fire can become music, poetry, artwork, vision, compassion, healing, service, discovery, movement, leadership, a garden planted, a community formed, a dream finally given form. The creative force within you continually asks a sacred question. What wishes to be born through me? This is why sexual energy and creative energy cannot be completely separated. They are different expressions of the same life-giving current. One may create biological life. Another may create a painting, a song, a relationship, an idea, a movement, a place of healing, or an entirely new way of living. Creation is the movement from possibility into material form. Something unseen becomes seen. Something imagined becomes embodied. Something held within seeks expression in the world. Sexual energy carries this same movement. It reaches toward union, expression, generation, and life. And yet, this sacred creative fire asks for consciousness and purposeful intent. Energy itself is powerful. How we hold it, express it, direct it, and share it matters. Sacred sexuality is therefore neither suppression nor careless expression. It is reverence. It is awareness. It is consent. It is responsibility. It is honoring yourself and another as whole human beings rather than objects through which unconscious desire is satisfied. When honored with reverence, sexual energy can become prayer. It can become art. It can become intimacy. It can become tenderness. It can become creation. It can become the dance of heaven and earth within you. Desire need not be denied, and it need not become your master. It can be listened to, understood, blessed, and consciously directed. This means sacred sexual energy belongs to everyone. Whether you are partnered or single, sexually active or celibate, young or old, the creative life force remains within you. Its expression may change through the seasons of life, but the sacred fire itself can continue to become love, wisdom, beauty, service, imagination, and creation. For some, this energy finds expression through sacred intimacy with another. Two people meet not simply as bodies, but as whole beings. Presence matters. Mutuality matters. Trust matters. Consent matters. Love matters. The encounter becomes less about taking and more about communion. Less about performance. And more about presence. For others, the same energy may be consciously held within and redirected. Celibacy need not mean rejection of sexuality. It can become sacred containment, allowing the creative fire to move into contemplation, art, service, prayer, purpose, or spiritual insight. The fire has not disappeared or been wasted. It has changed expression. This is also why creative energy can sometimes feel intensely alive within the body. Perhaps you have experienced a season when an idea seemed to possess you, when you needed to write, build, paint, sing, garden, teach, serve, or create something that does not yet exist. There can be excitement, longing, anticipation, surrender, and eventually exhilarating release into form. The creative juices are flowing. The language sounds nearly erotic because all acts of creation are generative sharing of energy. Something deep within us longs to be one with the world and give birth to what previously existed only as possibility in our hearts and minds. So rather than asking only, "What should I do with my sexual energy?" perhaps we can ask a larger and more important question. What is this sacred energy trying to create through me? Now let's enter a time of deep reflection. What beliefs, experiences, teachings, or wounds have shaped the way you understand your sexual energy? Were you taught to see this energy as sacred? Or was it surrounded by fear, shame, secrecy, judgment, or confusion? What beliefs have I inherited about sexuality that still serves me? And what am I now ready to release? Do I honor my body and my desires with sacred attention? Can I listen to desire without automatically suppressing it and without automatically acting upon and releasing it? What might change if I understood my body not as an obstacle to spiritual life, but as one of the sacred places where spiritual life is experienced? And finally, what might it mean for me to express, contain, or transform my sexual energy in sacred, conscious, and creative ways? Perhaps sacred expression means greater tenderness, honesty, consent, patience, and reverence. And perhaps sacred containment means allowing this energy to remain within you for a time, not because it is wrong, but because it may be asking to become something else. A poem, a song, a new idea, a courageous decision, a deeper prayer, an act of service, a new expression of who you are becoming. And now ask yourself one final question. What wants to be born through me? Do not rush toward an answer. Simply listen. The creative fire does not always tell us immediately what it is seeking to become. Sometimes our practice is simply to honor the energy, remain present with it, and allow it to reveal its direction. Now we enter a meditation practice together. Sit in a comfortable position with your spine straight, your chin parallel to the floor, and your hands resting comfortably on your thighs. Close your eyes and begin to breathe slowly and deeply. Let your breath guide you inward. With your eyes closed, gently raise your gaze upward to the area between your eyebrows. This is the location of the spiritual eye, or third eye. We are now going to do a breathing practice where we will inhale through our nose, tensing the entire body and clenching our fists. Now inhale slowly and tense. Hold. And then exhale slowly and release all the tension in your body. We will repeat this 3 times. Let's begin. Now inhale slowly and tense. Hold. And then exhale slowly and release all the tension in your body. Now inhale slowly and tense. Hold. And then exhale slowly and release all the tension in your body. Now inhale slowly and tense. Hold. And then exhale slowly and release all the tension in your body. This time, inhale slowly without tension. Hold. And then exhale slowly and let go of any residual tension you feel in your body. Now return to your natural breathing as we focus on the following visualization. Imagine a warm light within you, a sacred flame, not demanding anything from you, not pushing toward expression, simply alive. This is the creative fire of life. As you inhale, become aware of this life force. As you exhale, allow judgment to soften. Inhale and receive. Exhale and release shame. Inhale and feel life. Exhale and become present. Now imagine this warm light gently expanding through your body and toward your heart. Let desire and love meet. Let passion and wisdom meet. Let body and spirit meet. Nothing needs to be rejected. Nothing needs to be forced. Silently say, "My creative energy is sacred. My body is sacred. my desire can be held with wisdom. The life within me is worthy of reverence. Now imagine the creative fire moving outward from your heart into your hands. These are the hands through which you create. The hands that write, build, hold, comfort, plant, cook, paint, work, serve, and bless. Ask quietly, "Sacred fire within me, what are you asking to create?" Listen. Do not demand an answer. Let the question itself resonate within. Feel this vision settle deeply within you. In your heart, your mind, your soul. As we go deeper in silent meditation, now. As you gently return with gratitude for the sacred and creative fire alive within you. Now, let's enter an affirmation practice together. Let the following affirmations land gently inside you. Please repeat each one after me. Let's begin. My sexual energy is sacred and creative. My body is a temple of divine creative fire. I honor my desires with love, wisdom, truth, and discernment. I can feel desire without fearing it or being controlled by it. I release shame that separates my humanity from my spirituality. My body and my spirit are partners in this sacred human experience. I express or contain my sexual energy in ways that align with my soul. I choose intimacy rooted in mutual respect, consent, honesty, and love. I honor my own body, heart, boundaries, and freedom, and I honor the same in another. I allow love to guide my desire and wisdom to guide my energy. The creative fire within me can become art, healing, service, vision, and courageous action. I trust the creative intelligence of divine life moving through me. I am whole, whether in union or solitude. I allow my passion to become purpose and my longing to become creation. The sacred fire within me gives birth to love, beauty, healing, and new possibility. And I ask again, what wishes to be born through me? I am listening. I am open. I am willing. Now let's enter a time of communion with the divine. Please repeat after me. Divine flame, within me, you who birthed galaxies through the spark of love, I honor the sacred fire you placed within my soul. Let me no longer fear my power, nor misuse it in ignorance. May I hold my desire as divine, my body as a holy temple, and my expression as a sacred offering. Whether I unite with another or walk alone, may I remain in union with you. Bless every part of me, the longing, the tenderness, the passion, the creativity, and the stillness. Teach me when to express this energy and when to hold it. Teach me when to create when to rest, when to join, and when to remain within myself. May my creative fire bring forth what serves love. May it never diminish another. May it never require me to abandon myself. May desire be joined with wisdom, passion with compassion, intimacy with reverence, and creativity with purpose. Make it all holy. Make it all whole. Om. Peace. Amen. I ask that you remember this. The fire within you is not shameful. It is sacred. It is part of the pulse of the Creator moving through you. The same mystery that draws life toward life also draws possibility toward expression. The same creative current that can conceive a child can also conceive a vision. The same fire that reaches toward intimate union can reach toward art, music, healing, service, discovery, and transformation. Sexual energy is creative energy. Creative energy is sexual energy. But this does not mean that every creative act is sexual. It means that beneath both is the same sacred impulse of life: to connect, to generate, to express, to become, and to bring forth what did not exist before. You are therefore not asked to extinguish the fire. You are asked to become its conscious steward. Let its heat transmute without consuming. Let it illuminate without blinding. Let it create without possessing. Let it connect without diminishing. Let it become love in motion. Your desire can become devotion. Your passion can become purpose. Your longing can become creation. Your body can become prayer. For this energy creates life not only in wombs, but in worlds, in art, in healing, in relationships, in communities, in vision, in service, in every sacred act through which the invisible becomes visible and love takes form. Perhaps this is one of the deepest meanings of living heaven on earth. To allow the creative energy of the divine to move through our humanity without shame and without exploitation, consciously transforming sacred fire into sacred creation. So honor the flame. Listen to it. Bless it. And ask again, what wishes to be born through me? Then live in such a way that your answer becomes your offering to the world. Thank you for walking this sacred path. Until next time, honor your body, tend your sacred fire, create with love, and keep living heaven on earth. As we come to a close, remember that this journey continues in many expressions. This podcast is part of a family of partner podcasts. Awakening Heaven on Earth. The space between heaven and earth and Living Heaven on Earth are 3 companion podcasts exploring spiritual awakening from complementary perspectives. Awakening Heaven on Earth offers the core teachings and mystical reflections on unity, love, and conscious living. The space between creates room for dialogue, reflection, and lived conversation around those teachings. Living Heaven on Earth focuses on basic spiritual practices that help embody these insights in daily life. Together, they form a unified journey of understanding, experience, and integration, inviting listeners to remember their connection with the divine, with one another, and with the living world. You can find all of them available on the same podcast streaming platforms wherever you listen. And if music helps carry these teachings deeper into the heart, the Unity, Awakening Heaven on Earth album is available on all major music streaming services as a musical companion to this journey. Wherever you engage, through listening, reflection, conversation, or music, may it gently remind you you are not separate. You belong to the one life, and heaven is already unfolding within you. Until next time, walk gently, love deeply, and embody heaven on earth.